Welcome, I'm TSC Tyler, and today we are back with a rebuild of the Detroit Pistons. Now, this is, I think, the worst team in the NBA currently, based off of record. I think they're like 8-27 or something like that. I know Cade is out right now with an injury, but I turn injuries off just because I don't want my star getting hurt. It doesn't make the video fun or anything like that. So basically, we're just going to try to take this team and turn it into at least a championship caliber team within, I think it's like 5 years is what I give myself. But obviously we have Cade, he's going to stay, Ivy's going to stay. I'm going to try to get Jalen Duren to stay. And Isaiah Stewart possibly. And then the people I'm going to try to move first is Bojan Bogdanovic and Marvin Bagley. These guys do not need to stay. They're getting paid too much, especially with the young guys right behind them. So that's going to be the first thing I do. Now, for the first trade I'm going to do, I'm actually going to try something that I haven't really tried before, and that's going after Terry Rozier. And I'm doing this to, A, get Ivy more like ball handling opportunities so he can put up better numbers, and I believe it'll work better with this lineup because Terry will most likely work good against a good defending team in Sadiq Bey, Cade, Isaiah Stewart, and then Jalen Duren. So I'm going to make that work. So he plays on first team, Ivy runs second team. We might move Bagley for... I want to get a first round pick out of it, but if not, I'm not going to be too disappointed. Right now, we're tanking for the most part. So then for our second and final trade of year one, we're going to get Danny Green for Nerlens Noel, and then we're also going to get a pick from the Warriors. Yeah, Nerlens doesn't play, and Danny Green can help mentor Jaden Ivey, so I believe this is a win-win. I'm just going to see you at the end of the season. End of year one, obviously we don't make it. I think we ended up as the 13th seed. No one's really going to be in here. We were not good enough to make the play-in. We have Boston and the Grizzlies. This could have been someone's thought last year, and the Celtics win the championship. That's fine with me. It falls to 6, which not very good for the Wembanyama sweepstakes. We're just going to go ahead and look. I mean, this is a decent draft class. If we need to move up, we can use assets that we have to move up. Okay, so I just did 2 trades, and one was Bagley in a second down the line for getting Bojan back, and then we turned Bojan the 6th pick, and then the Grizzlies pick that I got from trading Check Diallo away for the 2nd pick. So either we get Scoot Henderson, Wembanyama, or Nick Smith. But what I'm probably gonna do is, because I've already drafted Scoot Henderson, we're gonna take Nick Smith, make it a little bit interesting. He is an 80 overall. Going into year 2, we changed Cade's position, so on top of him just going up naturally, he is now up to a 90 overall. Jaden Ivey goes up to an 82, and Terry goes down to an 81, so it might be time to move Terry Rozier and then give Ivy the starting shooting guard spot. Nick Smith goes up 1 from being moved to shooting guard 2-point guard, so that's great. Jalen Duren goes up 2 to a 79. Javonte Green, who is someone we just signed, goes down, which isn't very good to see. Isaiah Thomas and DeAndre Jordan we also signed, so I mean that's okay. I don't really know what to do with them yet. We also signed Mo Bamba in the offseason to back up Duren. So I think what we're going to be looking to do next year is put Rozier with a package and probably Isaiah Stewart, and then probably a pick or 2 to try to get a superstar big man. Okay, so I'm going to do one of 2 deals here. The first one is going to be Isaiah Stewart from Mitchell Robinson. It'll work out in the long term with what I have planned. Well, that's not what I'm getting him for. I could always grab someone in free agency, so let's go after Larry Nance. I mean, if you look at it, this is the team right now. Cade's obviously going to lead the team. But Ivy and then Terry off the bench with Jalen, Killian Hayes, and Larry Nance. I think this is a contending team. Right now, we're 5th in the conference, so we're going to be doing decent in the regular season, but I think we have enough firepower to at least disrupt the playoffs. So one final thing, THT was in free agency, so we're going to sign him to a contract, because it doesn't make sense why he's in there. Year 2, Ja Morant is your MVP. Victor Wembanyama is your Rookie of the Year. Bones Highland is your 6th man. Giannis Stevens Player of the Year. Hero Most Improved. And we are the 5 seed, I believe. So, oh, and Cade makes All-NBA team. Those are good numbers. He deserves it. They have Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, and Onyeka Okongwu. So, Cade's better than DeAndre. Like, our front court is better. Their front or their back court is way better. So, do we win the series? Probably not. We could make it competitive, though. They're up 2-0. 3-0. Can we take a game? Okay, we don't get swept. Sadiq Bey helps. We're going to do a little sim. I mean, what probably should happen here is Cade guard Trae Young, but yeah, I mean, it's too late. We lose. It's okay. I mean, we are always improving. Our team is very young, and it's the Cavs and the Rock. Dude, who's on the Rockets? There's no way that's a play. If our team gets kicked out in the first round, there's no way that I call bull. There's no way that team should be good enough. Kwame Evans is here, but the guy we were exactly looking for is not. But Kwame Evans can shoot. He's going to be All-NBA potential. Kwame Evans. Now, draft summary, we were looking for Xavier Booker. I think the Mavericks are going to be pretty good. Okay, see, if you want to do this, that's fine. I can make it up somehow. Okay, player progression. Hopefully it says they both come back in qualifying offers. Qualifying offer. Good, this team's going to be good. Cade's better, Nick Smith's better, Ivy's better, Sadiq Bey's better. This team should be really good. So, the one thing I did here, this is the only trade I'm going to do this season. We are trading Mitchell Robinson for Walker Kessler pretty much straight up. There's a pick in there that's not going to affect us. Kessler is performing way better than Robinson, and we're going to have him control for the same amount of time and actually less money. Kessler is averaging 13 and 11, and Mitchell Robinson is averaging 6 and 8. Year 3, we started off pretty hot, but dropped down to, I believe, the 4 seed. We were really decent. Cade gets second team this year. I mean, that's kind of it. I don't know. We started off really hot, and then we fell down pretty quickly. We look better. We're playing the Hawks again. Our team is a lot more prepared for them, I would say. We'll see how the first few games, though. There we go. We take game 1. Trae Young gets kind of stopped. Do they have Tobias Harris? Is that who that is? They got better, too, I will say. For us, Cade, Nick Smith, Malik Monk even did his thing. Jalen Duren, 14-14. Walker Kessler, 9-14, even off of a bad shooting performance. And they take game 2. We can't really hold Trae Young back forever, but it was mostly John Collins. We take game 3. Cade Cunningham. Trae Young tries his best. They take game 4. This is going to be a pretty even series. We take game 5. That's big. That is very big. And Duren is going crazy in the series. He's averaging 14 and 13. And Nick Smith is averaging 20 and not very good numbers assist-wise, but that is Cade's job mostly. So, okay, we're not far away, but we're going to... Oh! I always do this. I didn't think we were going to win, but we took it in the last second. And just like that, we are out of the first round for the first time in this series. Now, Boston is a big opponent. We have a better point guard, better shooting guard, technically better small forward, but then they have Tatum and Robert Williams. So, yeah, there's probably no way we take this series. They take game 1 and 2. We take game 3 off of a 3 for 20 shooting performance for Tatum. It's not going to happen a lot, so we're kind of screwed. We take game 5, so we stay alive. Ivy comes up clutch. There is a chance we take them to 7. We just need a hot start, and it's close. We have a really good second quarter. It's a close third. I think we're alright, and we win by 1. We almost blew it at the end, but it's a game 7. Okay, game 7. We need another hot start. And we take the first quarter barely, lose the second quarter barely. and then we need a hot start. We need a hot start in this fourth quarter, and we are eliminated. That was not the fourth quarter we needed, and we lose by 20. Let's see if the Celtics run it back. And the Thunder beat them. Who's on this team now? Holmgren. That's not a good team. There's no way. I guess Giddy's good, but I still don't think that team's good enough. And this guy isn't gonna be too much, but maybe we don't need that. I guess. Is it Sasa instead of Zaza? I mean, he's decent, so we'll go for him. I guess. I don't know. This guy has Steve Francis potential. Let's go for that. Yep, we're matching that, and then hopefully they stay, but I don't think so. We are going to do the opposite. We're going to front load this contract. 22 flat, hopefully. We'll do that, maybe. If I can bring Sadiq Bey back, that's fine. He was the person I was worried about more. I don't really care about Killian Hayes like that. Okay, so one of the first deals we're going to do to avoid having to re-sign him is Jalen Duren is going to have to go to the Nets for Gregory Jackson. Because the more I look into it, the more I can't keep everyone because Ivy needs a contract and Kessler needs a contract, and we don't have money for all these people to get contracts. So it's just something that had to happen, unfortunately. Alrighty, so this is gonna be just a move to free up cap. We're gonna let Gafford go at the end of the season. So Keldon Johnson, welcome to the team. Melo is MVP. We're decent. Like Cade's still on these NBA teams. We are the 3 seed, I believe. We're going up against the Raptors, who should be worse than us. They have Mikey Williams, Jeb Howard, OG Anunoby, Scotty Barnes, Siakam. I will take this game by game just because I'll take every series like that. But I think this is when we should win. Game 1, they take game 2. What? What? Why? Why did we just go down 3-1? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Like, this shouldn't be close. This series is one that, and then Charlotte got dropped off by the 7 seed. So I don't know. Please, we need to get out of this. Thank you. So we reverse sweep the Raptors after a 3-1, and now we're going against the 7 seed Brooklyn Nets, who still have KD. They have Jalen Duren and Kyrie. We are better than this team. I also. And then on the other side, this team has Halliburton, 86 overall, and an 85. I mean, this team's good. That team's good. And this team's good too. I don't know. It's just whoever, as long as we can make it out of the second round. We're up 2-1. This is a big game. Up 3-1. Thank you. So we're going up against the Pacers. I kind of hope the Grizzlies win this one. It's going to be a tough opponent either way. I don't know how much faith I have in us. I do think we are better than this team, though. And you know what? I have no reason for anything because nothing makes sense. And the Thunder win back-to-back championships. Okay, so we're gonna go all out. We have to try to go get a superstar because whatever we're doing is not working. We have the 4th pick, which means that I trade away the 4th pick for the 4th pick again, plus another pick. I will give an extra pick if I need to. What do you need? I will move up. My future's gone. Who cares? I'm winning a championship. We're getting this guy. This guy is insane. Doesn't matter, right? I just want a ring, so I try to be realistic, and it didn't work. I actually that was probably the most surprising thing is that we got bounced out of like the first round multiple times. If that didn't happen, I would have tried to take it with more realism. But right now, the whole rotation is 80 overalls, and there's only 181. So we should do good. I'm just gonna put the controller down. I'll be back in a little bit. Final year, John Morant MVP. We don't win Coach of the Year. We are the 1 seed though. Hopefully Charlotte takes out Indiana. That's kind of my hope. This team is absurd. Like the one that we have should run through everything. Like actually. And we just won in 7. That, okay. Alright, that's fine. We are much better than the Pacers now. This should not even be close. And we're down 3-1. We got, you know what? Yep, okay, that's it.